Hello YouTube, back at you with another video, and today we are on West 3rd Street. This area has, this particular strip has saw a lot of revitalization in recent years, and as you see, continues to be revitalized. This plaque reads, "Where powered flight began, the Wright Cycle Company, 1897 to 1916. Here in West Dayton, Wilbur and Orville Wright built cycles in 1897. They moved their business from 22 South Williams Street to a storefront shop here where this empty field is. There is a, I think the original bike shop is in Michigan. There is a replica of the bike shop at Caroline Park. Anyway, it says their bicycle business was highly seasonal. Their brothers normally worked hard here in the shop 12 to 14 hours a day, 6 days a week in spring and summer. But bicycle building gave the boys the income and enough free time to begin rigorously investigating lift and drag, two key variables that must be understood to make anything fly. After 3 years of research done in this shop, Wilbur and Orville Wright had developed new data and new understanding enough to build the world's first flying machine. In the fall of 1903, the Wright brothers put their hard-won lift and drag knowledge to work amid the glue pots, sprockets, chain drives, wood shavings, and toolboxes of this West 3rd Street workshop. Wilbur and Orville Wright assembled the wings and struts and engine of a new mechanical device that would change the world, the first airplane. You see, this is a wind tunnel, which was very important for their having invented the aircraft. Not too positive exactly what this is. Imagine it should say somewhere. Okay, it says Orville's last workshop. For 30 years, Orville Wright's place of business was the plain brick building here on North Broadway. Visiting reporters found it quite ordinary. There was a reception area for Miss Beck, his secretary, an inner office with Orville's desk, files and drawing tables, and a large work area that ran across the back, with the exception of a large wind tunnel. There was little to distinguish it from any other well-equipped machine shop. Still, it was difficult to believe that the inventor of the airplane was not at work in his lab on some project that would eventually yield wonders. One morning, while puttering around the shop, Orville noticed two small boys peeking through the window. One boy asked what in the world Orville was doing. The other replied with a note of derision in his voice. Okay. Says this 1930s photo shows the front of the one-story workshop built by Orville Wright in 1916 on a lot he and Wilbur bought in 1909. Here, in the years following Wilbur's death, Orville perfected the split wing flap and the automatic stabilizer. In 1976, Standard Oil of Ohio knocked down the former Wright Aeronautical Laboratory to use the property to sell gasoline, a gas station that was never built. But here stands a replica of what that shop would have looked like. Kind of odd that they would tear it down and then they never built anything there. It says the professor of the propeller. The Wright brothers were the first experimenters to understand that a propeller for a flying machine had to work differently from a ship's screws. The first Wright flyer used 8-foot long wooden propellers that the brothers hand carved from spruce. In this laboratory during World War I, Orville Wright designed special popular propellers for the Dayton Wright Company's Bug, a 530-pound pilotless biplane designed to carry explosives over enemy lines, crash, and explode. This bronze statue in 2003, John and Marna Bosch commissioned Bill Wolfe of Terre Haute, Indiana, to create a bronze tribute to Orville Wright. Working with the Bosches, Wolfe wanted to acknowledge Orville Wright's lasting aeronautical engineering legacy by recalling his work with the propeller. And here we have a monument, which is pretty neat. See, there's a vise there, like an oil can. It says, honoring the Wright engineering legacy, John and Marna Bosch, October 2004. And I don't know how, I bet this must have played a very important part in the Wright brothers building of the first aircraft. Somebody's brake pad. Very well done monument though. I hope it isn't too windy. That's why I'm talking loudly, because I want to be heard over the wind. It's very windy today. Only in Dayton on a main street like this would you see speed bumps.
Mine. Oh.
You guys got some mental illnesses. He's telling that lady it's his statue. Anyway, this is the 1905 Wright Flyer 3. This is a monument, a life-size monument that represents the Wright B Flyer 3, which is, I do believe, the aircraft that made the first controlled flight, which lasted a whopping 59 seconds. However, back then, 59 seconds of controlled flight was quite the feat. A columnist in the Dayton newspaper wrote that had the flight lasted 59 minutes, then it would have been a story. It's funny how that guy, you know, he probably looked back eventually like, wow. A lot of people, you know, there were governments all over the world paying very educated, very highly educated individuals lots of money to figure out how to put man on a powered, controllable aircraft. The Wright brothers didn't even graduate high school. So they weren't known as being highly educated. So other inventors kind of made a mockery of the Wright brothers. But we all see how that went for them, as the Wright brothers obviously became the first individuals to create powered flight. But I just thought it was funny that a columnist would write, you know, that it only lasted 59 seconds and that it wasn't a story because it didn't last 59 minutes. But anyway, that's the Wright B Flyer 3 monument, life-size monument replica. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, smash the thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, please. It helps the channel grow. And turn on your notifications if you want to stay informed of future uploads. I hope everybody has a blessed week ahead. Until next time.